craft nerds, thanks for tuning in. I have a haul for you today from Riot Art and Craft. And it's been ages since I've been to Riot Art and Craft, so it was fun to see what they had in stock, and they had such a wide selection of things there, so I sort of picked up a bit of everything, just whatever was sort of jumping out at me for some projects that I've got coming up. And over time you'll see those tutorials as I post them. So if you've watched my other haul videos, you know I'm not giving away any secrets of what they are until I actually do them, just to keep you in suspense. So if you want to know what they are, you better subscribe so that you won't miss out. Anyway, I've got a whole bunch of things. I think the lady at the shop at Riot Art and Craft thought I was a little bit batty because I just had such a strange assortment of things, but I'm excited about them, and I'll give you prices where I can. I do have the receipt here. So they had these are so cute. So they're made of paper and really pretty flowers, and they were on special, so that's why I got two of them. They were $3 each. And I do have I've mentioned in some other videos, and I don't know what order I'm going to upload these videos, but I did mention in another video that I'm doing some playing around with some altered art projects. And I'm new to it, but I've seen that a lot of the sort of paper craft things, particularly things like the paper flowers, work really well in the altered art, because you know you can either leave them the colour that they are originally, or you can paint over the top and give all sorts of really cool effects, because it is paper, so it's really easy to paint over. So that's why I thought I'd try those, and I really like roses, so I thought that would be cool. Now I do have another packet of these. I got these funny little eyeballs that you can glue on, and so they're just those little googly eyes, but these ones have eyelashes, and I thought that was just really super cute. I again do have a project in mind for those. Pretty sure I do have another. Oh, here it is. So I got one with and without the eyelashes, just in case. So again, most of what I buy these days is for you guys. You know, I say that, but like I have so much fun making this stuff. So, but when I say for you guys, I will enjoy it, but I'll also film it so that you get to see what I'm doing. This was interesting, and it's like book frames, scrapbooking frames, and again I do have a project in mind for them, and they were on special. Now how much were these? $1.50. So yeah, really good. So yeah, they're scrapbooking frames. So I guess when they say scrapbooking frames, you know, they mean like if you could put a photo in the middle or what have you, and I mean it doesn't give you suggestions, I don't think. Yeah, look, I think it's just, you know, so you can put anything in the middle though, and a lot of the altered art things I've seen have a frame on it, but I'm not going altered art mad, I promise. It's just a particular project which may or may not even be traditional altered art, to be honest, but it's very craft nerdy anyway. So mysterious, I know. You're probably getting sick of it. It will come. They will come. They will come. I will show you what they are. So these were really cool. I didn't have any plans for anything like this, but so it's wooden balls, wooden beads, and see the size of them, and that they're raw. They haven't been coated with anything, so you could paint them whatever color you want, and that's what drew me to these. I like doing the beaded beads, but I also usually want to be able to paint the bead underneath, and that may change depending, like the color may change depending on what I want to do on top. So these are just perfect, and they're extra large, so I just thought it might be fun to do some really over the top, you know, ornate beaded bead as a pendant or something like that. Or I was planning to make some sun catchers, so maybe for that, not sure yet, but they're pretty interesting. So these are so stinking cute. Check this out. They're tiny little rhinestones, and you know, they'd just be so much fun in a ton of different projects. And what I also thought was, you know, if I have leftovers, or even if I don't, I could put some aside and try doing some nail art with it. You may or may not have noticed I like putting sparkly glitter on my nails. They're getting a little bit chipped now, I think, but I've never put like the rhinestones and things on there, and I've seen the different nail art things, you know, for sale, and I just thought, oh, it'd be so good to learn how to do that myself, and just to put a little bit of, you know, bling bling. I'm all about the bling. Oh, I better show you this, which is right in front of me that I haven't shown you yet. This is just some crepe paper. I am not entirely sure what I will use this for. I just loved the texture. Hopefully you can kind of see that texture there. So it's just got a really, almost like bark, almost like gold bark or something. And you know, if I don't use it in a craft project, it is with my colour. It is one of the colours I use for packaging my jewellery. So like my jewellery, I put a lot of time and effort into the packaging, and it's a lot of golds and purple, and so I use a lot of tissue paper, gold paper, and black tissue paper as well. So I can always use it for that, and I might even look at getting some wholesale for my packaging, in fact, because I really do like this instead of maybe tissue paper. So, but I'll have to look into, when it comes to packaging, you know, I like to get things wholesale so that I can keep the packaging costs down. For craft, I don't mind buying retail, because, you know, you can't normally buy large quantities unless you're making a lot of things, and I'm just making individual projects, so I only want, you know, small amount of things, so I'm not going to do wholesale for that. I got this tacky glue. I haven't tried this before, but I do like using a tacky glue occasionally. If this is what I'm thinking, I mean, normally I think of a tacky glue as anything that is instantly tacky, and so sticks things in place immediately. It might take a while to actually, you know, fully cure dry, but some projects you really need something that just instantly holds the items together. You know, whereas PVA and some other glues like that, even E6000, which I use for my jewelry, it's a slow drying glue. It doesn't grab straight away, and that's okay, you know, like eventually once they dry they're really strong, but it doesn't grab on straight away. So anyway, that's why I got this guy. So I might report back if tell you how that went. Now Riot Art and Craft was just like, I had to hold myself back, because if you are familiar with Riot Art and Craft, they have a pretty extensive glitter section, and I'm talking like the motherload packs, you know, I don't know how many was in these packs. I feel like one of them was like 30 vials of glitter or something like that in every colour, and my favourite is the ultra fine glitter, and it was so pretty. But even I couldn't use that much glitter. Not to say I won't go back and get that though. I feel like, I'd love that. It would be so much fun. But instead of getting that, I had this favourite glitter once, and I think it was called Fairy Dust, and it reminded me so much of Fairy Dust. It was one of those mixed glitters, and this looked so much like it. Hopefully I can show you so you can kind of get a good, trying to like get the sparkle, show you the sparkle there. I'll turn it around. So I'm not sure how well that's showing up on screen there, but it's got stars in it, it's got holographic glitter, and then it's got the ultra fine glitter, and all mixed up together, and it just all together just looks so pretty. Again, this is something that I would use on my packaging for sure. And potentially other things as well, because it's just a really pretty glitter, so really good for a lot of different projects. Now, I did also notice they had their Christmas craft stuff out already, so I got one of these little baubles. So it's a clear bauble, and you know, you could do all sorts of things with that, I would imagine. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to decorate this yet, but I feel like, you know, this could be one that you fill with glitter. I could bead over the top of it, potentially put, like, pour paint into it. I'm not sure. All sorts of things. To be honest, though, I actually had a different project in mind when I saw this, because I just wanted a globe shape and I thought it could work. But I may end up using one of them for a Christmas craft, or go back and get some for Christmas crafts, because I think it'd be fun to do some, you know, handmade ornaments. This was another variation on that theme. So this one is, if you can see, so it's in half. So you put the two halves together, of course, and I think it just clips in. But you may have seen I had some fairy lights, like mini fairy lights and things, and I thought that could be cool in one of these. I'm not sure how I would go about with the factory pack, the battery pack. How that would quite work, whether it just needed you open it up and turn it on or something like that, or maybe I'll do something else with that. But it was just an interesting shape that I thought could be good for a few different projects. And now I think that was it. Yep, that was all that I got. So I think I didn't mention a couple of the prices there. So the tacky glue was $6.99. The rhinestone 8-piece rhinestone pack was $5, so that was a good price. This glitter was $5 as well, so not the cheapest glitter, but very nice. Wooden beads were $7. Not bad though, if you consider that you could make 5 pendants potentially from that. The ornaments, one of them was $2.50 and one was $3, and honestly I'm not sure which one is which, so apologies, you'll have to check that in store, but they're both similar price, and that's not a bad price at all. And the crepe paper was $3 as well, and I think that covers everything there. So yeah, great little place for inspiration. There was all sorts of interesting things for craft that, you know, really got the juices flowing, and I imagine it won't be too long before I go back and get some more stuff. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't already, subscribe, and those projects that I mentioned will be coming to you very soon, so don't miss out. Anyway, bye craft nerds!